It's always on a holiday. This just dropped. I just got home from Thanksgiving dinner, and we have our first look at next year's Sentai, the #1 Sentai Gozyuger. The poster leaked from somewhere, I don't know where, but it's everywhere now, and here it is. This is what the 2025 Super Sentai will be. Here they are. This is what they look like. The #1 Sentai Gozyuger, the 50th anniversary of Go Ranger, meaning 50 years, 1975 all the way to 2025. This is our team, and I got a bunch of rumors to go over as we look at this poster, but let's just take a look real quick. This is Goju Wolf, Goju Red. They're going to be named their animals. So the leader will be Goju Wolf. This helmet, we've seen a couple sketches of it, and I didn't quite dig it, especially like seeing it in 2D. I didn't really get it. Now that I'm seeing the helmets 3D on this poster, I think this looks beautiful. The suits look beautiful as well. Like I said, here's Goju Red. You can see the changers right there. We'll talk about it in a second. This chest armor, which is very reminiscent of Kamen Rider O's, if I'm being honest. Here's a Goju Unicorn. Goju, I believe this is Goju Wolf, Goju Eagle, and Goju Tyranno. Goju Tyranno sort of gets the short end of the stick here, as we can't like quite make them out completely in this poster. It's just the nature of it. It's a very low res pick, but there's the logo we saw a few days ago, now colored, not super colorful, but you got the nice red of Goju Wolf going through the logo with the wolf on there, and it says #1 Sentai Gozyuger on there in English, which if I'm remembering right, is a first for Super Sentai. So let's go back up here, because there's also the Robo is a huge part that I did not expect us to get on this poster, but the Goju Robo, or whatever it's going to be called, we can see it right there. I believe that's a lion head on the top. I can't really tell, like I said, with the low quality of it, but what you can tell is the claws that are coming out right here are the same as the claw changer. That's because one of the rumors that we have right now is that these claw changers that they have, these gauntlets, which I believe you use in conjunction with a ring. There are two types of ring, a henshin ring and a robo heads ring. The changer doubles as the body of the robo, and personal weapons become their arm for the mecha. And apparently the mechas don't combine. There are no combined mechas. This is just how the mechas work. So it sounds like each ranger is going to have a mecha, if I'm not mistaken, and this is just a complete rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. But if so, this would probably be Goju Wolf's mecha right here. And as we see, here's this claw changer again, this gauntlet changer that we have with the sword coming out. You can see it a little better on Goju Unicorn here, the sword coming out here. So far, the idea, or another rumor we have, is that it'll start out with a team of 3, Goju Wolf, Goju Lion, and Goju Falcon, or Eagle, I think. I've yet to figure out what kind of bird it is. But these 3 will start out with Tyranno and Unicorn coming later. We also have a big rumor that Unicorn and Lion are our 2 girls. Unicorn is wearing a skirt, so we can all but confirm that. But it's interesting because Lion doesn't have a skirt, and this would be the first time that Sentai has done it, at least. Power Rangers did it with Dino Fury. They had Izzy tear off her skirt, and that way you had a pink with a skirt and a green with no skirt. But Power Rangers have never done that. They've either done all the girls with skirts or no skirts, such as like King Oger. King Oger, they don't have skirts. But in this one, to have one girl with a skirt and one without, it'd be very cool, very interesting, because, not all girls wear skirts, and it's very nice of Toei to take 50 years to figure that out, that you can differentiate them that way. But a couple other things I wanted to point out on these suits. Yes, the gold on the helmets does make out the animals. You can see Goju Unicorn right there, kind of the best. Goju Lion, not so much. And then the bird, you can see very well. And like I said, Tyranno just kind of gets the short end of the stick here, with not being able to make it out very well. Oops. We can go back up to Goju Lion and Goju Wolf, and like I said, just beautiful. The gold wolf going over the top of the visor like that. It's such a, it sort of feels to me a little bit, and I'm talking a little bit. It sort of feels a little bit like those Chinese ripoffs you see of a lot of Sentai's, those Chinese productions. But I feel like it works here. I don't know. We've just strayed so far from like normal Sentai suits in the past that this doesn't feel like that big of a jump to me. Like, even though the suits are pleather, you've got pleather on the sides like this. It looks like the regular spandex is the black that goes through the top. You've got the gold belts that kind of separate the two sections. Like I said, even though it looks a little rip-offy or like Giga-y for people that know what that is, I dig this. I think we strayed so far from what a Sentai looks like or was supposed to look like that this looks great. I know a lot of people had a problem with Boom Boonger. Hell, I had a problem with Boom Boonger when it was first announced and we first saw the poster. But I think this looks absolutely beautiful. I think it's fire. I hope it's good. That's really all I can hope for every single Sentai season. But the reason we're getting all this so early, and I feel like we're not going to get this till February or at the latest early March. The reason we're getting all this so early is the same reason we got a lot of Kamen Rider leaks so early on for Gabu, is that Toei has to shoot earlier now for this Chinese censorship schedule. They need to abide by these new Chinese laws where they have to be seen like months in advance and be looked over months in advance. So they're shooting earlier, which means we know a lot more than we usually do at the start of the series. One of the other rumors is that we already know the 6th Ranger of Gozyuger. The 6th Ranger will apparently be a two-toned, which means 2 colors, 1 Ranger, a gold and silver bear that uses a knuckle as its changer. Now, when I say gold and silver, I'm not sure, because you see gold on these. So I'm not sure if it's silver and then the gold from the leaks that we've heard is just the gold that's on everyone else, or if we have some kind of gold and silver two-tone throughout the body and the undersuit that we're not seeing on this main team of Rangers, because a lot of it that's been reported is gold and silver, where, as you can see with these, they're all gold. We have gold for all of them. So it might just be a silver ranger. It might just be a silver bear. We don't know quite yet. We'll probably find out in the next couple months. Like I said, we probably won't get a press conference for this until January, because the earliest it's going to start airing is February. So we've still got a long ways to go on Boom Boonger. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the suits. Let me know what you think of seeing the leaks this early. Let me know if you like the Robo or like any of the rumors, any rumors you've heard or anything you want to happen. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand how we get stuff so early now. And I will see you next time.